he's got a knife. He's got a knife. And,
several years ago, I found myself volunteering up in Toronto, Canada. And the way it happened is, generally when new volunteers came in and joined the team would play some type of prank on them. So my team leader, he set up this big lunch for us, and we go out to this restaurant. We have this wonderful lunch, pasta, salads, desserts, everything good. And I'm sitting there and I'm going, man, this is great. These people are all nice. Everyone's smiling. This is fun. But I thought there was something odd about it because the pasta was green, the salad was green, even the desserts were green. And so I'm thinking about this and I'm like, this is weird, but I didn't care. I'm joking, I'm just eating. And after it was over, they gave me we're going to pretend this is green. They give me a green card. I open it up and I'm thinking, these people are fantastic. And it says, welcome to Toronto, Greenie. And at this point, I'm thinking, oh man, they duped me. How could they give me? I had no clue. And at this point, I'm thinking, if I ever have a chance to train a new volunteer, I'm going to pull the prank call pranks. And so I'm excited. Months go by, headquarters call me. They say, hey Adam, we got this guy named Clint. He's coming in. Do you mind training him? I said, absolutely, I'd love to train him. So I'm thinking like, okay, what can I do to prank him? What can I do to prank him? And I called one of the neighbors in the area, the Giachettas. I called them, I talked to their son, and Angelo is this massive man. He may as well just be a mountain. I mean, the guy is built like a Mack truck. Jerry Jones could draft him to be the whole offensive line for the Cowboys. I kid you not. He is the biggest man I've ever seen in my life. And so I'm talking to Angelo, I'm like, hey Angelo, what should we do to prank this guy? We need to do something real funny, like, just something, I got pranked, he's getting pranked. And so we can't really think of anything, and then we decide, oh yeah, let's just pretend like you're going to beat me up. And okay, cool, sounds good. And so we settle on that, and I tell Angelo, I say, hey, I'll just make up a story, and I'll just let him know that you're really mad at me, and then just, rough me up, slam me on the wall, punch me, I don't care, just make it look real. And Angelo's like, all right, whatever you say. So the day comes where we're going over to Angelo's house. Let me back up. So what happened was, the story that I told Clint, I said, hey Clint, we got a problem. I said, there's a really cool family, our neighbors over here, we hang out with them all the time, we eat dinner with them, do all these things with them. I said, but Angelo is a dog. I said he was engaged to this lady, I caught him cheating on her, and so of course, I'm gonna go tell her, and she found out, and now he wants to kill me. I said, but look, it's not a problem, he works graveyards, we'll just go hang out there during the day, we just gotta make sure we're out before Angelo wakes. Okay, fine. So we get to the Giachettas' house, and we're sitting down, and Clint looks over at a picture on the wall and points, and he looks at Miss Giachetta and goes, who's that? And she looks over and goes, oh, that's my little boy, Angelo. and Clint leans over at me, and he whispers in my ear and says, he's going to kill you. And so I'm really nervous, and I lean back, and I said, I know. Look, if I hear any movement, I'm out of here. Follow my lead. Okay. Miss Giachetta gets a phone call, takes it in the other room, comes back, says, hey, you guys want some cake? Yeah, of course we want cake. Look at me, I love cake. And so we head to the back, and we're eating cake. I'm like halfway through my cake, and all of a sudden, I hear, what are you doing here? I thought I told you never to come here. And so I just go, ah! And, I'm freaking out. And I go, I'm so sorry. And he turns and he's walking away and he goes, you're good. And he walks back out, of the doorway. And I'm sitting there with this cake, and I just throw the cake, and I run to the back door, throw it open, run out the back, and I run around the side of the house. I'm sitting there and I'm just dying. I'm laughing so hard. I'm like, that guy in there just being spam. I'm thinking, absolutely. That guy is so scared. So I'm sitting there just laughing. Meanwhile, inside, Angelo comes back in. He comes back in the room, and he's got this huge knife, 4 times the size, and he's got this big knife, and goes, "Where'd he go?" And immediately Clint just goes like this. And, you know, Clint thought that he was just going to be camouflaged into the sofa. Angelo's not going to see me. And he sat there, and so Angelo runs over and goes, "You think it's funny? Huh? You think it's some kind of a joke? Get out of my house!" And so Clint's freaking out. He comes running. I'm still bent over and laughing. Clint thinks I'm crying. I'm laughing so hard. I'm like, "Oh, it's going to be so wet." And he comes running and goes, "He's got it!" And so I go, "Ah!" And we both just run up the road as fast as we can. We're running. And all of a sudden I hear a, "Hey, get back here!" And there's Angelo on the porch with this big, giant sword knife sitting out there. And so I stopped Clint and I said, "Hey, man, we got to go back." And he said, "No, we need to go to the police department. That was a threat. He tried to kill me." And I said, "Look, it's different here in the city." I said, "They operate by different rules." I said, "It's better that that we talk to him during the daylight, because at nighttime, we don't want that." I said, "I got to go back." And reluctantly, he came back with me. We walked back, and as we walked back, Angelo's sitting there, and all of a sudden the knife comes down, and a big smile comes on his face, and we embrace, and Clint's standing there looking at us. His chin just drops. He has no clue. And so I look over to Clint and say, "Fuck him to Toronto, Granny."